What's up, y'all? In this episode, we replace the battery cables, get them fog lights working, and get the dash replaced. We're off. Where are we going, bud? We're taking both cars. And I get to see the Mustang driving, someone else driving it. Uno. What's up, YouTube? Hey, listen, there is an incredibly nice viewer out there that saw my videos, saw that I got the fog lights and couldn't get them working, knew what I paid for them, and man, this incredibly nice gentleman offered to send me an extra set of his that he had tested and knows works. He gave them to me, and basically he's going to charge me his shipping costs. I'm going to send him a little bit more because I think that is the nicest gesture that anyone has ever done, and just shows you how awesome the Mustang community is out there and guys who are into these cars and love restoring them. They also love helping others just as much as they like their own cars, and I think that is incredibly awesome. But yeah, I'm hanging out here on this nice Saturday morning, and doorbell rings. Got ourselves a box here, so we're going to check it out. I believe these are them. We're going to make sure they are. So I think these are actually in pretty good shape. I'm going to probably try to use mine and just remove the guts. He did send me a picture of these guys working. I'm about to cut my knee open here, guys. This is awesome. He said he would look for a switch. He couldn't find the switch, and that's fine. Alright. These came a lot sooner than I expected. I was hoping they would come today on the weekends to give me something to do on the car. So, I won't give this guy's name out, but Todd is one of my viewers, and sincerely thank you, sir. You are awesome. Cool, guys. Right on. And like I said, he plugged these in and they're working. I'm going to go ahead and just probably plug them in to make sure that both of them work before I open these up and take the wiring and bulbs out from here and put them in my housings, because my housings are in very, very, very good shape. I like to use them if I can. Okay, if you guys remember the battery cables, they were in much worse shape than I thought they were. This was actually the one that goes to the starter, and it had been disintegrated and rubbed on. I don't even know if I had that piece here, but one piece was basically completely bare wire. So I'm going to make this ground cable here, because this one is by far the worst shape, and it's cracked. It's really hard. You can see it's got cracks all through it, and that has got to go. So the battery cable, I pulled that one out, and I pulled some of the other stuff out. I got a generic auto parts store power cable, and I decided to make my own. So I went to so I ended up going to Napa and getting some welding cable and ordering some terminals so I can make my own cables. So we got just some welding cable. I got the solder on connectors. Got them soldered in real good. Had some heat shrink on them. Replaced the positive side and replaced the negative. Cleaned up the connectors going all the way to the engine block and replaced the starter cable. Okay, so to get to the starter bolt, or excuse me, the starter cable, I had to take the wheel off. Turn the wheel completely full lock so I can get right back in there. You can't see it. Trust me, it's there. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. Yep. So right there. Be able to undo that guy right there, and that is the power cable to the energizes the starter. So I'm gonna take that off and snake out the whole starter cable and replace it as well. So yeah, that's what you gotta do to get to it. From the solenoid. So that's all been replaced with nice new cable. I found out the battery is the wrong size, and that's why it does this. So I may be picking up a battery for it. I don't know. I got it clamped down. Hopefully it's not gonna fall out or anything. But I did discover that this is too big of a battery. That's why it flops around in the battery tray. But I cleaned up the battery tray a little bit. Just vacuumed out some of the nasty wiring and ended up replacing that. So finally took care of that. The ground cable that was going basically crimped on. It was being shoved into the clip-on cable. I stripped it, put an I guess you call it like an O-ring connector on, and got that thing crimped on correctly. So all my connections are super tight, and yeah, the car starts up better. You can tell it's getting more power to the starter. So good deal. All right, so let's check these out. Okay. Since they don't have the connector, we're just going to jump that same cable. So I'm going to make sure that in this time that headlights are on. Okay, hear it click. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the key has to be on too. Let's see here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and turn the key on. Headlights are on. These are not on. I shouldn't unplug it. Okay, so I am getting 12 volts to the bulb. It's possible he took the bulbs out, because I've got bulbs for it. Okay, well, the bulbs are burned out on both of them, and that's okay. It's just because shipping does that. These things are super fragile, and this one's just, you can see it actually moving in there a little bit, and this one is too. So the filament's been broken on both these. No big deal. I know these are going to work. I got 12 volts going to the leads, and this fragile little porcelain piece right here is what I need to get my fog lights working. So I'm going to take these porcelain pieces off and put them in my new ones, and order some bulbs, and we'll be ready to go. Hey, look at that, we got fog lights. It turns out I was able to use the bulbs that the old ones came in, and they were fine. So the two heat shift were broken, no big deal. I found two that I had, and they worked. And the switch turns them off. So, right on. So now we just need to wire up this temporary switch until I can find me a real one. So I'm going to go ahead and wire in this guy for the fog lights just for now, until I can find a stock switch that this plugs into. So I'm not going to hack this up at all. I'll find some spade connectors to plug into there, and we'll get into the back of this guy and plug it all in. Quick again. Make sure the fog lights are on. They are. So should be able to flip that switch. The fog lights should be off. And they are. So that's a good temporary switch before I can find a stock one. I want the stock one back in it. If I'll find it, I'll get one. If I ever see one on eBay, I'll get it. But until then, this works okay. And I'll have to deal with this cover on it.
To get a new dash.
That's right. For what car? Yep. We found a new dash.
Well, a in good shape original Ford dash. That's blue.
Come on, dude.
So we're going to take a trip to Louisville today, and we're going to pick it up, aren't we, bud? Yeah. Get rid of the old, cracked, holy dash. And it's really cool. The guy that's selling it knows of the channel, and he knows of me because of the channel, so he recognized my name in the email. So that's kind of cool. He knows the car that's going into, and he knows damn car seats, man, I swear to God. He knows the car, and he knows it's going to go to a good home. So we're going to go pick it up. Yeah. The log with your big muscles. Did you get out of the cave?
Well, not yet. It said it's supposed to walk quick.
Oh yeah, watch out for that waterfall.
Breaking Bad. Oh, he's after somebody, dude. Oh my gosh, did you see that? That police car just went over 3 lanes of traffic. Oh, looks like we're here, buds. So we're back in the truck because I came for the, he has 2 dashes. He's got a blue one and a red one. I came for the blue one because it looks like it's much better shape than mine. It looks pretty nice. And he wants a really good price for it. However, it is not, it doesn't look to be correct for a Mustang. Maybe it come from a Fairmont. It's missing the back hump that goes over the dash, that little step. So he's got the red one. This red one looks mint, and I just can't pass it up. Gotta get it. It's too nice not to, man, and it's just too good of a dash. So we left to go to the ATM, get some more cash out. Right, bud? I didn't let you guys see this thing. It is. It's cool. There it is, man. So this is an original Ford
one. This is not reproduction, so this should fit like a glove. And this absolutely, well, perfect. I don't think it's got one flaw really on it at all. What was that, buddy? Oh, the tabs are good.
I bought this for you.
Oh, buddy, well, that's nice of you. Thanks, dude. Look, buddy, all the tabs are good. Don't touch it, though. Be careful. This one's got a little bit of a bend on it. We're going to try to glue that back. And this one looks like it's broken. But that's okay. We got... It's in really good shape, buds. These are so hard to balance without falling.
So it's wet.
That's right. We're going to vinyl dye it. Give us a little bit more room to work. Okay. Oh, let's get this dash
I
off.
just want someone to go inside, but
Pick up all that chalk.
inside, but
Okay, so we got to deal with these speakers. I want speakers up here because it sounds better, but it has been severely pretty hacked up, nice and good. So what I'm thinking about doing is, well, taking this off because the original dash is not going to fit in here, as you guys know. I'd rather have the look of the original dash than a really good sound system. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this yet, guys. I'm gonna take the speakers out, maybe try to put them on the bottom of this area here. I don't know why they ended up going to this route, but it looks like I might not even be able to get to these screws. There's a possibility they did this with a windshield out. So, well, it never ceases to amaze me what people do to get speakers into a car. Now they are Rockford Fosgate speakers, and I guess they're decent speakers, but whoever decided to put this in decided to make this speaker fit no matter what, even though it's got a big pretty decent driver on it for the size it is. It's not even enclosed, so it's not like this driver's going to do anything. It's anyways, you can see clearly it's not going to go in here. It just doesn't fit at all, and that's why they had it up where it was. The speaker wire even just kind of fell out and made it about that long. But you can see there's been a hammer to this. There's been all kinds of stuff to this. So I'm not really sure what to do about the front speakers. What I might do, if that one stays right there, I may leave that there for now. If it fits underneath the new dash cover, I'm actually just install this here in the center, and that'll get you a stereo sound completely out of balance up front. But I don't care that much, guys. I mean, I want tunes, but I don't want to be jamming. One day the motor will be loud enough that I won't be able to hear it anyways. So, yeah, figure out what to do with this thing. Well, everything fits pretty good. This side is bumped up because of the speaker back there. I don't know if I really want to force it out. It does actually go down without a problem. It just pushes this side up. So if I screw that down, we'll see how much it flexes before it screws up the speaker or even cracks it. So I don't know if I want to put a lot of tension on that. But everything looks pretty good. Looks like it lines up a lot better than the other one. Actually, looks nice without holes in it. Okay, my GoPro died, so I'm switching this camera. So this is LMR's charcoal gray. Cleaned it up really good with this. This is vinyl prep from SEM. SEM makes great products. Most of you know I highly recommend all their stuff. This stuff gets all grease and wax on it. So I did 2 layers of the vinyl prep and then rinsed it off with water, set out in the sun here, let it dry, and then had just enough paint to do it. And it looks really uniform. I see little splotches maybe through here, but no, overall I think it turned out absolutely awesome. This dash is in perfect shape. I almost hate taking a vinyl dye to it, but I did the underside first and then flipped it over, let that dry, flipped it over into the top side. So there is a little, maybe something there. I don't know what that is in the paint there, but yeah, this is gonna look awesome in the car. Okay, what do you guys think, man? It is done. Looks good. I know the camera angle's pretty bad. I'll get it outside, take a look at it. It fits great. It's nice and snug. I did have to figure out something out with the speaker, but man, I am super happy. So the gentleman who sold me this, thank you very much. Looks glossier on camera than it is. It's not that glossy. So I need to clean my windows since I got it messy, but it's nice and sturdy, and yeah, I like it. So there it is, man. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks awesome. Super stoked about it, and that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. More stuff to come. Take care.